Okay, so we're coming to you from, what is it, LaSalle, Illinois? Near LaSalle, Illinois, on the famed Route 66. And in the background is the Launching Pad restaurant, and over there is the Gemini Man. We're going to go take a look at him, get a little closer look in a second. But we'll give you a quick tour around here. Okay, so we're in Tampico, Illinois, birthplace of Ronald Reagan, and as you can see there's a little statue of him right here. And so we're going to go across the street over to his birthplace. There's a little museum, and we'll take you along with us.
So both the boys were born in the front room bedroom, and the clock over here is set at the time Ronald Reagan was supposed to have been born on that February morning. But when they lived up here, Jack Reagan, working at the Pfanny store, made $1 a day. The rent for the whole big apartment was $10 a month.
To Mary Reagan's favorite Bible verse. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven, forgive their sins, and heal their land.
So we have young Ronald Reagan at age 2 with his little homemade cart, American flag, and his Dutch haircut. And when he enlisted into the Army, he did memorize the eye chart, so he did not have to wear his glasses or contacts. See? We do have a picture of a double rainbow. This happened to be the date before election in 1980. It was in November. We had a late afternoon thunderstorm, and a double rainbow came out, and one end landed right on Ronald Reagan's birthplace. And the next day he won by a landslide to be president. We sent a copy to this to Ronald Reagan in Washington, D.C. He looked at it and he says, well, that's a double rainbow. I must be a 2-term president. And he was a 2-term president. See this?
Missing someone, love with all your heart. Missing someone, love with heart. How much you miss her, and you deserve. From the start, and you did right from the start.
So we learned somewhere on a tour, and I don't remember where we were, that the term sleep tight comes from the way the beds were suspended, and so here's a good example. You can see there's rope that goes back and forth across the bed rails, and sleep tight means those ropes need to be tight, or else you'll be sitting on the floor, sleeping on the floor. just came to a intersection where a guy was in construction clothes. He had a little sign that said stop. We stopped, and he said road's closed ahead, so I need you to go a mile south on this dirt road, then 3 miles west, then another mile north, and that'll get you back on the road. Okay, so this is now go a mile west. No, 3 miles west. Near Yellowstone, millions of years ago, it buried this area in ash. There was a bunch of prehistoric animals around a watering hole, and they were smothered. And then they just died right there. And so we're actually going to walk into a building when there's ongoing, what do you call that? Digging? That's not the scientific word for it. Digging. And so we're going to go in there, and you'll come with us. Okay, so what we learned is this excavation of just this building is going to go on for the next 15 years. Okay, so good afternoon. Actually, the sun is setting. We are in Buffalo Grasslands National
Buffalo Gap
National Grasslands. And it's in South Dakota, and this is just a stunning landscape. It's just beautiful, and I don't know if you can see our camper there in the background. This is we are totally alone. It's just absolutely beautiful. The sun is setting, and so we're gonna make camp here, and we'll get back to you guys in a little bit. But we're gonna get some shots of the sun setting too. Okay, so we are at Wind Cave National Park, and apparently it's a very extensive cave system, like 100 miles of caves, but we're not going in because the elevators are broken. Of course, that does not disappoint me. So, but anyway, it's a beautiful area, and sorry we can't show you the caves. Okay, so here we are at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota. I had to pick up a package in Rapid City, so we thought we'd just stop by, see Mount Rushmore. This is like the 5th time, but it never gets old. It's a pretty amazing sculpture. So thought we'd show it to you.